am working hard with this little tiny.
Yeah, why haven't you got on the rattle gun?
You know who you're talking to, mate? An idiot. G'day guys, how are we? Ryan here from the Chunky Travellers. That idiot there is Luke.
The better looking one.
A beard is looking good, by the way.
It's coming up well, eh?
How's mine, guys?
It's actually not as patchy as I think.
It is as patchy as you think. It is quite patchy.
No, you just got to work on the sides a little bit.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just
start thinking about it in your sleep, yeah. Squeeze it out. Oh, I think that worked actually. Yeah.
But yeah, we are growing beards. Well, I'm growing a beard, he's growing like a wolf, man.
This is not even 2 months yet.
Yeah, same.
2 years.
Man, this is like 4 months, eh?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Welcome to this episode about beards.
Yeah. We'll show you the finest beard oils.
Anyway, enough waffling on. Guys, we're in the shed today and we are fixing broken things like we normally do.
You introduce yourself, hey? Because they've probably forgotten who you are.
I did.
Yeah, good, yeah. It's been a while.
Shut up, mate. It's not my fault I'm a company man now that I'm out there just working, non-stop working. Non-stop working because I have too many dependents. I mean, loving children and wife. But yeah, we're in the shed. We're fixing this thing. We got motors apart everywhere, like everywhere.
We're trying to pull the best of what we have sitting around the shed. Because you would have seen in the last episode that, yeah, we sent a crank down and sent the crank in the head. The head didn't make it because Ryan found a crack in it, didn't you, mate?
Yep.
Luckily. So the head was stuffed. Crank needed a grind, so we've got this other motor here we're actually going to just pull apart and see what the crank looks like in this, and hopefully we can get away without grinding, but if we have to, we have to, you know. So
we'll have to grind it, I bet.
Yeah, and then we get a head off this as well, so we'll just swap all our valve springs and all that over. Oh no!
Like,
it's just quality workmanship.
You are the best person I know. No one else would laugh like that at someone else's misfortune. Dead set. Now I don't even know where this stupid thing is.
Don't mess up my shed, I just cleaned it.
There it is, that's right. There we go. Why is my bucket being used as a bin?
Oh, ask Kim. that was Kim, that one.
Oh, that's good though.
Yeah.
It's good to clean up the shed every now and then.
Yeah, so in case you didn't know, don't use these on anything above 150 horsepower because they blow apart, eh? Ask Ryan, he knows all about that.
I've never done that in my life.
Yeah. So it's good. We need this front cover as well. We need a few little bits and pieces of this because when the flywheel flex plate, what am I talking about? The harmonic balance will come off. Jeez. It's too hot for this, that's why.
Sort it out, mate.
So yeah, so we're going to rip all that apart and yeah, that's where we're pretty much just going to show you is pulling down a Barra today. I don't know if anybody...
30 times before from us.
Well, that's why it's called Paradise Garage in here, mate. This is what we do. If you don't like it, leave.
Certainly not a paradise. It's crap. Oh, anyway. Are there any bolts and stuff on the front? No, it's just all that stuff, eh?
Yeah, and them, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so we're going to get into it. Enjoy watching us pull down a Barra for the 50th time. Or don't. We don't care. We just need the views, so it doesn't matter what you do from here on out.
Please, I want my kids to be proud of me for accomplishing something.
Too late for that. Just take a quick second to interrupt your time lapse because Brian's taken off for a second and I have got the pump cleaned up, ready to rock and roll, and I thought I'd show you how, in case you have never seen inside an oil pump for a Falcon. So these are our boundary gears that we, in the last video we showed, so obviously boundary pumps. Barra. So they just slip in there, that's all they are. Well, I say that and stuff it. So you slip that one in. Thought I could do it all in one motion. And then that, some of these have like marks to, I guess, time them, I guess, but yeah, it doesn't really matter at all. So that's all they do, they rotate with the crank, creating pressure. Sorry, I'll move the camera. And yeah, that's what forces the pressure through wherever it's got to go. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. And then we just have, obviously, you don't have to have the backing plate, but I sort of recommend it because you never know what the clearances are of the old, you know, you might start wearing out on the old pump backing plate, and that could then put shrapnel into your pump and blah blah blah. And then so that fella just goes on there. Obviously before you do that, I just like to stuff all of this full of Vaseline. Just got some Vaseline. So most households have this lying around. Usually we didn't. I had to go and buy this. Got some funny looks just buying a bottle of Vaseline. But anyway, so what I do is I just sort of force it into the gaps in the pump so that when you on your first fire up, it's all sort of pre-primed and ready to start and already creating oil pressure. So just sort of stack it, pump it all into there, and yeah, and she should be ready to start pumping oil right on fire up, which is always ideal to have oil pressure as soon as possible. So I think that gives you the idea. I'm just going to punch a whole heap of that in. And alright guys, so as you've seen in the time lapse, stripping down this Barra, we've got pretty much everything. Heads come off, we're down to the sumps come off. I've made a bit of a mess, but yeah, hadn't been the oil drained before I started, so I've had to crane it up, drain what I could. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mess, but that's alright. We yeah, it's out, it's done pretty much. I've just got to take this cradle off and the windage tray, pop all the main caps and the conrod big ends, and the crank's out. So we can get that and the head there down to the machine shop. Yeah, get them looking at it, see what we got. Hopefully it's better than the last one. If not, we'll just grind it. We'll just get them to grind it to whatever it needs to be, and we'll just buy bearings that suit that. So, but anyway, we'll get back to the time lapse and you can watch how this comes apart. Well, that's head off, crank out. So we've got it all loaded up here. So we've got old head that's got the good valve springs that we need put into this old head, or the new head that needs a clean up, and the valve springs done, and a check over and a skim over the face, make sure everything's straight, flat, all of that ready for reassembly. So the crank's in here as well. So we got the crank is actually, it looks pretty good in comparison to the other one. You could definitely see some marks in the other one. This one you can't see any. So what we'll find though on the actual machine, who knows, but I'm pretty hopeful at the look of that. So yeah, just going to drop them in and yeah, wait for them to get sorted out, and then we can go to reassembling. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing us pull down another Barra. They're a pretty simple motor to disassemble, rebuild. considering the sort of horsepower you can get out of them and how strong they actually are. So yeah, very good quality engine. Just make sure you replace balancers, decent timing chain stuff. Totally worth it if you don't want to be going through motors regularly. So anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay chunky. Blah, blah, blah.